Blimey.
What you got there? Is that more gear?
Oh, not more gear.
Really? More gear? Show me.
Blimey.
I want one of those.
You're having a laugh. In one gear and at the other. Cycle of gas.
Hello, gassers. My name's Matthew Elvis Brown. Welcome to Cycle of Gas. What are we doing here then? Well, you know from the title of the video, YouTube cliches, etc., etc. So here we twin up with PedalScapes, and I bring you their sound checks from PedalScapes without the extended jam. If you want that, go over to PedalScapes and watch the extended jam. So we ended the year last year with the PedalScapes Year of Gear and an ultimate rig of 25, where I put together a board of my favourite pedals of the year. It had to include a Behringer, so I'd put the auto wire on. That was good, but I felt that sort of led me a bit. I struggled a bit with the jam, even though in retrospect it actually sounds all right. So I decided to do a more ultimate rig, where I swapped out the Behringer component. I got rid of the auto wire and I put the Murph box on us. I'd only previously done one outing with the Murph box. So here we are, over to Matthew Elvis Brown in the PedalScape studio for the sound check of the more ultimate rig of 2025. Over to you, Matty. Cheers.
My name's Matt. This is PedalScapes. So what we're doing here, well, it's also Cycle of Gas. We start off by looking at the pedal board build and walk through a sound check, clean tones and signal chain before going into a bit of a jam. So there's just a quick one. I did one a week ago, which was probably just a day or so ago in my timeline, and I called it the Ultimate. Now, what I felt was the compromise on that was I needed to add a Behringer because it needed to reflect my 2025, and there's been a lot of Behringer in 2025. So I put on the B-Tron 3. I had some issues with buffers and bits and pieces, and I had a good jam. It was good fun, but I felt that was the issue between the King of Tone and the Manis. I was struggling to get the front end together. I've had a couple of days thinking on it, and I just thought, well, I love the slicer, and I wanted to put the Murph box on with the slicer because they're similar in that they come up with these rhythmic sort of patterns and everything. I just wanted to see how well they'd play together. So this is now the more ultimate board of 2025, and all I've done really is I've taken off the washer because of space. The Murph box is huge. I mean, the bloody size of it is ridiculously huge. And we've lost the King of Tone and we've lost the B-Tron 3, but obviously this replaces those that are lost. Three out, one in. Oh, that sounds familiar to Cycle of Gases, doesn't it? In one gear, out the other, blah, 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 etc., etc. Back to PedalScapes, YouTube cliches. The only reason hasn't been in rotation this year is I've been meaning to change these tuners out. These strings are dead. I think they're still the strings that this guitar came with, and the only reason that I haven't changed, I've got some Fender locking tuners somewhere. Can't bleed and find them. Male filing system meltdown. Hopefully we've got something to sort that out next week, and that'll make another nice video sometime in the future where we just change the tuners on this. I'd love to disable the treble bleed as well, because regular viewers will know how I feel about those. Not a fan. Anyway, Telecaster. It's the AM Pro 1, I think it is. Okay, so into Manis. From the Manis into the brightly adorned Laney Cub 12R, through all the loveliness that has to offer, out into the Two Notes Captor X, where it's split. The DI with the cab sim goes into compressor, into record. That comprises the dry part of the signal. The line out is going into, what's it going into? It's going into the halo, and the halo, this is interesting actually, the halo is going into the clean of the signal blender stereo. In loop A of the signal blender stereo, we're going out in mono because it's only mono in on the Murph box, and then out in stereo from the Murph box to the Zoma, which today we're sticking with plate and harmonic trem. Lovely. So what's interesting there is that the halo's going out in stereo. It's being mono summed, going through there. That's doing some stereo stuff, coming out in stereo to stereo to stereo with that mono summed halo going through it, which is quite interesting actually. And it is interesting. I did a little sound check before I pressed record. Sorry about that. I couldn't resist it, you know. And it sounds quite interesting. So that's in loop A. In loop B, we've got Slicer Cloudburst. Okay, so I've had a little play around with it. So I've already given the game away on that, but I will walk you through. So here we go. Here is the neck pickup. We're going to, from 10, we're going to roll back 2.5, 3. So it's like a... Whoops, sorry, still got the... So there's the neck, bridge, sounding quite quiet because I've got it rolled down. And I've got the treble rolled off a bit. And I've got the Manis let's give it a bit of halo. Lovely. There's the Zoma and the plate with harmonic trim. Just the reverbs. And there's the Cloudburst. Mezzo 40 or whatever MF means. Mooga Fooga. Just the middle setting on the toggle switch, alright? So that's the Cloudburst coming through in stereo. Interesting. The Murph box, because it's not switched on, is only outputting to the left signal, so we better switch the Murph box on. Wow. That's intense. And take the halo out for a second. Put the halo back in. The ultimate board build. I thought it's been bugging me. I wasn't getting this sort of vibe. I mean, it's dirty. The Murph box sounds dirty. I've since seen some reviews of this pedal, and someone's put it up against the original Moog, and the Moog sounds clean. The Behringer sounds dirty. I mean, but it's doing a thing, isn't it? Interesting. Now, I mean, is this a sound check or is this a PedalScape? Come on, that's beautiful. That's without the halo on. Let's add the halo to that. I'm going to take the halo out and add the Murph Zoma combination together with the Slicer Cloudburst combination. I haven't tried it since I readjusted the sides. I turned all the second filters up. I just got to get on with that, haven't I, really? So, I am going to say ta-ta to Matthew Elvis Brown. You can join him over at the Cycle of Gas studio. Pedalscapers, say hello to Matthew Elvis Brown in the PedalScape studio, the Pedal of Scapes. Blimey, that was intense. So, we ended up having a really extended jam with a very long PedalScape, probably the longest one yet, but it was good fun. There's just so much, you know, you can just keep taking twists and turns with these pedals. Very, very enjoyable. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please come back and watch another video, subscribe to the channel. What are you guessing for at the moment? So, you know, sometimes we talk about gas itself in and of itself, and sometimes we talk about, you know, go on to the bench of gas analysis to say, do we really need all this shit? And the answer usually invariably is, of course we bloody do. Okay, which is all good fun. So anyway, gas on below, down there. Give gas on. Tell us how you're getting on, and come back and watch another video. My name's Matt. This has been Cycle of Gas. In one gear, out the other.
Join us on patreon.com/pedalscapes, blah, 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 etc., etc. YouTube cliches. Bye-bye.
Blimey.
What you got there? Is that more gear?
Oh, not more gear.
Really? More gear? Show me.
Blimey.
I want one of those.
We're having a laugh. In one gear and at the other.